flaco, llámame flaco, pero mi primer nombre es así.
Future Jupiter and its beings.
All right, welcome back to Watermelon TV, where we explore unexpected intersections in art, philosophy, and the human experience. Today, we're diving deep into the soulful, introspective world of Mos Def's song No Nada Más and contrasting it with the mystical, future-facing philosophy of Rudolf Steiner's lecture on Future Jupiter and its beings. At first glance, these two works might seem worlds apart. On one hand, we have a hauntingly minimalist piece of music from a hip-hop legend, foundational Black American, sung entirely in Spanish, based on the themes of impermanence and transcendence. On the other hand, Steiner, an Australian philosopher and exoterrorist, delves into the cosmic evolution of humanity and the spiritual destiny on Earth. But, as we will uncover, there's a fascinating overlap in their exploration of existence, transformation, and ultimate unity. Let's start by grounding ourselves in each piece. No hay nada más translates to there is nothing more. It is a minimalist, almost meditative track that features Mos Def, or Yassine Bey, singing over a simple acoustic guitar. The lyrics are entirely in Spanish and speak to the fleeting nature of life, the inevitability of loss, and the beauty found in simplicity. No hay nada más echoes the notion that beyond the layers of material existence, there's a stark, profound nothingness that connects us all. It's a concept that aligns with themes of transcendence found in many spiritual traditions. Now let's turn to Rudolf Steiner. In this lecture on Future Jupiter and its beings, Steiner describes humanity's spiritual evolution through different planetary stages. According to him, Future Jupiter represents a phase where humanity transcends material existence and embodies pure spiritual harmony. He envisions this stage as one where beings live in unity and mutual understanding, free from dualities and conflicts of earthly life. So, what's the common thread between these two seemingly desperate works? It's the journey of transcendence and the stripping away of illusions. In No hay nada más, Mos Def captures the essence of impermanence. The sparse instrumentation and heartfelt lyrics remind us that life's beauty often lies in its fragility. This aligns with Steiner's view that humanity must shed its attachment to the material world to progress towards a higher spiritual state. Both works also emphasize unity. Mos Def's song, through its simplicity and universal themes, creates a sense of oneness. Similarly, Steiner's Future Jupiter describes a state of collective consciousness, where individuality isn't lost, but harmonized into a greater whole. Let's take a closer look at Steiner's vision of Future Jupiter. According to Steiner, humanity's spiritual evolution occurs in stages to planetary states: Earth, Moon, Sun, and eventually Jupiter. Each stage represents a different level of consciousness and spiritual development. Future Jupiter is not a physical planet, but a spiritual condition of existence. Steiner describes it as a state where material forms no longer dominate and the essence of life becomes purely spiritual. Here, human beings will communicate through what he calls spiritual speech, almost like the old school hip hop heads. A form of expression that transcends words and relies on direct transmissions of thought and feeling. In this stage, love becomes the guiding principle. Steiner, like Yassine Bey, envisions a world where beings interact selflessly.
Thus we see that through our earthly morality, we take a creative part in the whole cosmic order. It is indeed a creative power. And we can see that spiritual science gives us a strong impulse for moral action by telling us that we are working against the creation of Jupiter human beings if we do not act in a moral way on Earth. This gives morality a very real value and makes its existence worthwhile. Our human conduct is very strongly formed by what we acquire through spiritual science, especially as we become acquainted with real secrets regarding the cosmos.
guided by a higher sense of purpose and interconnectedness. It's a realm where dualities such as light and dark, good and evil are transcended, and a universal harmony prevails. Another fascinating idea Steiner presents is that the physical forms of future Jupiter beings will evoke from the breath we exhale in the present age. Let me read that again. Another fascinating idea Steiner presents is that the physical forms of future Jupiter beings will evolve from the breath we exhale in the present age. In Steiner's view, human respiration, the act of breathing, holds the seeds of future creation. What we now release as air, imbued with our inner life force, will one day form the etheric substance of these advanced beings. This notion ties together the physical and spiritual, suggesting that even our simplest, most unconscious actions contribute to the tapestry of cosmic evolution. As an important aspect of future Jupiter is the transformation of the human body and soul. Steiner suggests that physical bodies will give way to more etheric, light-filled forms. This reflects a shift from material to spiritual existence, where individuality is preserved but integrated into a collective consciousness. Of course, there's a difference. Most Death's approach is deeply personal and rooted in human emotion. Here, he's speaking as an artist, navigating the complexities of life, using his voice to connect listeners to their shared humanity.
Comida, la guarda, pistola, oración para ellos, damas y caballeros, familia, crianza, la luz en la distancia, querido Dios, vienen más cercana mi vista, mi casa, mis sueños, mi alma.
Steiner, on the other hand, operates on a cosmic scale. His vision is less about individual experience and more about the grand arc of the spiritual evolution. So what can we take from all this? Perhaps it's the idea that art and philosophy, even from vast different points of domains, can converge in their search for truth. Mostep and Steiner remind us that life is a journey of shedding illusions, embracing impairments, and moving toward a state of unity. Whether through the raw emotions of a song or abstract versions of mystique, both works challenge us to look beyond the surface and ask what really matters. And in doing so, they offer us a glimpse into something greater, a connection that transcends language, culture, and time. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into No Nade Mas and the future Jupiter. If this episode resonates with you, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the channel. Put your thoughts on social media or in the comments. Until next time, keep it galactic.